Chassidic gems on Parshas Mikaitz. It says in the Pasuk, Vayihi Mikaitz Shnosayim Yomim. It was the end of literally 2 years' days. Uparei Choleim. Parei had a dream. That's this simple. At the end of 2 years, he had a dream. The Chassidic gems tell us, and I think this may be a classic, they say, Vayihi Mikaitz, do you know what's going to be at the end? When we are 120 years old, let's say, and we go up to Shamayim, we go up to heaven for them to judge us. Do you know how they will judge Klal Yisrael? Shnosayim Yomim. If a person lives to 120, you think that's what he really lived? Many years, to 120 years. Yomim, really, he only lived days. Why? Because what's life all about? Life is all about his doing Torah and mitzvahs, and out of the 120 years that he lives, it could be he's only really living days. We only count those days that he did mitzvahs. So it's a message to us that we should use our lives where it counts. And it counts in doing Torah and mitzvahs. That is life, Torah and mitzvahs. The other 100 and whatever years, it's really where he's not doing Torah and mitzvahs. That really doesn't really count as part of his life. So it should be a message for us to try harder to do Torah and mitzvahs, because that makes our days count. I think this is a classic Chassidic Torah. Continuing with Chassidic Torah, with Chassidic gems on Parshas Mikaitz. Parei had a dream. Uparei Choleim. V'hinei oimeid al haya'or, it says in the Pasuk. He was standing by the river. That's the simple. The Chassidic Torah are telling us here, a person has to be very careful with what he does, as if he's standing by a river, and if he turns to the wrong side, he may fall in. We have to be careful with what we do, because one wrong move can make things very difficult for us in the Yom Hadin. There's a saying that Ashrei Odam Mefachet Tamid. Happy is the man that's constantly afraid that he shouldn't do the wrong thing. He may be like by a al haya'or, by a river, and he may fall in. Ashrei Odam Mefachet Tamid. A person should be happy and make sure he's doing the right thing. We should be zeicha to this, Amen v'Amen. So the Torah says, Vayikra Paroi Shem Yosef Tzofnas Paneach. Parai called Yosef Tzofnas Paneach. Tzofnas means hidden, and Paneach means revealed. Hidden, revealed. That's the simple. The Chassidic Torah tell us what that means. That Yosef HaTzadik was a Yerei Shemayim B'Seiser, Tzofnas, when nobody was around, Kibagolui, just like when hundreds of people are around. Which means to say that a person tends to be more frum and more careful when he is alone. Nobody's watching him. No gaiva sets in. But Bagolui, when he's revealed, when he's together with many other people, he may be showing off a little bit. Look how frum. People should think he's so very frum. And that's not good. That's not good to be a Balgaiva. And Yosef HaTzadik was hidden and revealed, meaning that whatever he did was hidden. He did it in a manner where there's no gaiva setting in. There's no gaiva setting in. It's hidden. He's doing it straight for Hashem, straight to Hashem. So that's the message to us, that we have to, it has to be me and Hashem. When it's golui, it could be dangerous. You could be doing it for wrong reasons. We should be zeicha to this, amen, v'amen, that whatever we do should be b'seiser, should be as if it's seiser, as if nobody sees it. Continuing with Chassidic gems on Parshas Mikaitz, they go to town on this Tzofnas Paneach. Another interpretation of Tzofnas Paneach would be that Yosef HaTzadik knew the Yetzer Hara. The Yetzer Hara is hidden and hiding somewhere inside us. But to Yosef HaTzadik, he was able to see right through it. Sometimes it's hard to see the Yetzer Hara. Sometimes it's hard to see the Yetzer Hara because he's hiding within us. But Yosef HaTzadik was Tzofnas Paneach. He was able to see the workings of the Yetzer Hara. For instance, we already mentioned that Yom Kippur night, we want to be especially good. Right after Kol Nidrei, some people come over and say, what's bigger than Talmud Torah? What's better than learning Torah? Let's sit down and learn Torah. Let's even learn all night. See that because this is the appearance of the Yetzer Tov that you have to detect, because really it could be the Yetzer Hara. Because the Yetzer Hara does not want us to be able to daven properly on Yom Kippur. And he says, learn Torah, there's nothing greater. The night after Kol Nidrei, when you have to have a good night's rest to be able to daven properly, that could be the Yetzer Hara. Yosef HaTzadik was able to see through himself, and if is it really the Yetzer Tov or the Yetzer Hara? We have to be zeicha to this. Amen. Continuing with Chassidic gems on Parshas Mikaitz, that Rav HaKodesh Reb Avram Mordechai Migur tells us, Getter Rebbe, that hidden revealed means that Yosef HaTzadik was able to hide himself from people, that they shouldn't detect who he was. They shouldn't detect his tzidkes. His tzidkes is between him and Hashem. And Yosef knew how to conceal himself, so that also the revealed part of Yosef was also hidden. When everybody sees Yosef walking by, who knows what kind of hidden agenda he has to conceal himself from everybody. We should be zeicha to be able to conceal ourselves from other people, to do it l'shem shamayim. Okay, just one or two more. So it says in the pasuk that they found their money. The brothers found the money that they paid in their. They found it in their belongings, on the donkeys that they were riding. So it says, "Vayecherdu ish el echov." They were afraid. Simply, they were afraid. Vayecherdu ish el echov. They were worried. They were worried about their brothers. Each one was worried about their brothers. No, each one was worried for himself. Wow, they're planting, somebody planted money by us that was not ours. That's the simple. The Chassidic Torah telling us, Rav HaKodesh Reb Yisrael Mikaitz, Vayecherdu ish el echov, everyone feared for the other one. They weren't afraid of something happening to them. They were afraid of something happening to their brothers. More than they were afraid that something is going to happen to them for what was done, they were afraid for their brothers. Concern for others is a tremendous trait of Torah. Okay, one more. So it says, V'hoya kasher kilu lechel es hashever asher heviu miMitzrayim. When they finished all the food that they brought from Mitzrayim, Vayomer aleihem avihem, their father said to them, Shuvu, go back and get more food. We're all out of food. That's the simple. The Chassidic Torah Rav HaKodesh Reb Yisrael Mikaitz says, if a person does not have parnosa, v'hoya kasher kilu lechel, if a person doesn't have parnosa, you think it means shuvu, go back to Mitzrayim? It means shuvu, do tshuva. Do tshuva. If a person doesn't have what to eat, we have a way to help ourselves, to help others by doing tshuva. We do tshuva, Hashem will help us have food, what to eat. We should be zeichet to all these incredible hashkafas haTorah. Amen v'amen.